The time is 7:42 in the morning time on this Sunday morning, September 1st, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Chill Sunday morning news on this Sunday morning, September 1st, 2019. And good morning to y'all this lovely Sunday morning, September 1st, 2019. It's 7:43 and it's 51 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Sunday morning news is a shooting rampage that left 5 dead. It started with a traffic stop in West Texas. Dorian nears Bahamas bringing 150 mile an hour winds, threats of storm surge, trap winds that could be among the strongest hurricane. We'll have one that coming up in the West segment of the Peter Channel Sunday morning news coming up in a couple of minutes from now. Hong Kong protesters squeezed the access to the airport. 1 killed, 9 hurt in a French knife attack. Justice Ginsburg reports she's on the way to being very well after cancer treatment. Pentagon advised U.S. Special Forces soldier killed in Afghanistan after less than 2 weeks. As Trump escalates trade war, U.S. has shot to move further apart with Dorian in sight. Trump golfs and tweets after canceling a pole trip to keep track of Hurricane Dorian. Simone Biles. Oh, he did. UK forces announced coup after Boris Johnson shuts down Parliament. Hezbollah says commander is ready to respond to Israeli attack. Gut check time for Turkey after biggest rally since 2008. Asteroid danger, 1% chance of impact space, express alert, and life or death warning. China's lunar rover discovers strange substance on the far side of the moon. The weird whiplash planet is unlike anything most astronomers have ever seen. Peter Chill. News time is 7:44. In North Attleboro, neighbors were willing to talk today after double murder on Bridgewater Friday said it could endanger them. Look out, Carver Share. There's a new king in town. Kirk sits at the old age of a longtime lover. King Richard will take over the titular caricature for the fair's 38 stations started Saturday. Peter Chill. News time is 7:45. Time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox had a 4-3 lead going in the bottom of the 8th. Looking good, but then 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th for the Angels. And the Sox fell to the Angels 10-4. Sox and Angels go at it at 4 o'clock out in Anaheim. Osaka melts out after console the beating team golf at U.S. Open. Auburn's stunning win over Oregon penetrates weekend in college football. Peter Chill news time is 7:45, and it's time now for the Peter Chill traffic and transit check. Baby! On the MBTA for today, Haymarket Street should be closed for stage maintenance, green lights at the North Station of the Government Center. Looking at the commuter rail. It's looking good. And the Thursday are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. 7 New England, 7 Expressway there, not bad side. Also between the gas station and not just right at downtown Boston. But otherwise, looking good in 7 New England and Northern New England, 879, 91 stop outside. Also in US Canadian Board, FC Vermont, and out of 15 on the north side, so in South Quebec towards Montreal. But otherwise, Northern New England highways are looking good in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Peter Chill news time, 7:46. Time now for weather report. Latest on 5 a.m. advisory. 5 a.m. advisory on Dorian, a prolonged period of life-threatening storm surge, devastating hurricane force winds, and heavy rains capable of producing life-threatening flash floods are expected on Abaco Island and Grand Bahama Friday Monday, and a hurricane warning is in effect for these areas. A tropical warning is now in effect for a portion of Florida's east coast since Florida does forecast a slowdown and turn in northern as it approach to the coast of life-threatening storm surge and dangerous hurricane force winds are still possible on the portion of the Florida east coast by the middle of part of the week, and residents should have their hurricane plan in place, knowing that they are in a hurricane evacuation zone and listen to advice given by your local emergency officials. There'll be an increase in the risk of strong winds and dangerous storm surge along the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Later this weekend, residents areas should continue to monitor the Well, versus Dorian. Heavy rain capable of produce life rain and flash floods are possible in coastal section of the southeast, a little bit Atlantic regions of the United States by late this week. Okay, forecast goes like this. Hey, part the test at 76 degrees. Calm, wind became a step, northeast wind 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Tonight, most skies about 56 degrees. Let's stop wind for 11 jet showers and thunderstorms may after 5 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Most skies by 77 degrees. Calm, wind became a step 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Just for 30%. Monday night, a showers and thunderstorms may for 2 a.m. 7 storms produce heavy rain, low at 62 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance is 8%. New amounts between quarter and average possible Tuesday. Both steady forecast for 80 at 61 degrees. Light up a wind, giving a north wind 5 miles in the morning. For Wednesday, chance of thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Most sunny, most skies at 84 about 59 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 50 miles, skies highs 26 miles an hour, just 35%. Thursday, chance of before 9 a.m. Putney said skies with 70 degrees, low 52 degrees. North about 8 miles an hour, just 30% for Friday. Putney said podcast but 6 7 about 52 degrees. Northeast about 7 and 11 miles, skies high 21 miles an hour for Saturday. Most skies with 75 degrees. North about 8 to 10 miles, skies high 22 miles an hour. Right now, north and it's fair and 51 degrees. And that's great for the Peter Cello morning news. Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning on September 1st, 2019. Peter Westhope, you have a good morning and a goodbye day. Hope you have a wonderful day.